what you talking about. Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. You already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your nibble like a night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Say, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. You already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less. You stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Say less.
There's a girl in my backyard. I could run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Tight end motioning left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. In motion comes Thomas. They'll run with Spears. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. He'll let one go deep for Cook. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him.
And this is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now there's two ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
They'll run the toss to Spears. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. He'll drop to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and you know they missed on that long attempt. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. ball. Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A carry here for Spears. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Saints have got it. He works free, right side. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Saints. And Greg, so receiver with the catch, ready to gain some yards instead. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll run with Spears. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 7, Saints nothing. Cam Lewis is on quarter end line.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd down and 3. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It was Andre Sisco there to bring him down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Brown. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Scenario, the offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Spears. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Here's 3rd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Kirk is the motion man. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Second down and 8. after a big second down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field. Throwing now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
They're on the 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in the second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Brown. Oh! And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a game of 6 against his 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Spears. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, faking the give. Going up top and looking for Flowers. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion comes Thomas. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That return not going to work out at all. He backs up trying to make something happen, and is belted down for a loss on the return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run here with Brown. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's the former number 1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll motion over Flowers. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He locates his receiver. That's Perry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. What can they do here on third down and 7? Taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Foye Aluakon. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Throwing now from the gun. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is brought in! And he will go all the way. Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the 3. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Tajay Spear. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
You'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here comes 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain, and 4th down's coming up. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here, where this might be one final heave to the end zone. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So this one, a win for the Saints. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid over.
I'm gonna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get. Unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'ma get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through in nippy crickets. I come through in moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and he's know who to play with.